system back in 19, and I looked at it again. I think it gets a fair amount of attention, so there wasn't anything that jumped out a ton, but I mean, you have some players who are very talented, and not just from a performance perspective, but also from a scouting perspective in terms of having the tools and the upside. So that's really exciting to be able to look at that and work with those players eventually.
Audio courtesy of NBC Sports. From the sports desk, Victor Zaragoza, KCBS.
Hi, John Henry with the Henry Union Square Hotel in the heart of San Francisco. Had a rocky week? Then come to the city and visit our rock. Don't wear a shirt with black and white stripes, as they may make you smash rocks in the yard. Play it safe and wear orange and black and head to the ballpark and watch our team take no prisoners. Do you need a drink over the rocks to handle your kids? Visit the aquarium by the bay at Fisherman's Wharf. You don't have to hold your breath underwater, and you'll see the fish close enough to kiss. Talk about a rocky relationship. Keep on rocking and book the KCBS special at the Henry. You'll get a deluxe room with parking, 10% off a city tour with Big Bus, 10% off a bay cruise with Red and White Fleet, 20% off at Cafe Mason, only steps from our hotel. Call now, 800-995-HUSH. That's 800-995-HUSH. And stay with us while you rock on in the city.
Visit San Francisco Zoo and Gardens in October and navigate through San Francisco's largest hay maze, made from over 500 bales of hay. Open every day, free with paid admission. Advanced reservations required, so visit sszoo.org today.
Getting through Berkeley eastbound on 80 is going to be tricky all night, right, Frank Munich?
Now it is indeed. That's because we have the cones up and lanes closed on eastbound 80. Actually beginning at the University to accommodate the work on a pedestrian and bicycle overcrossing at Gilman Street. Traffic taken off at University, late scheduled to be having been taken off at University and then back on to eastbound 80 a bit further up. That road work scheduled until 6 tomorrow morning. We have problem in Vallejo still being reported. This is a hit-and-run crash that has been reported blocking the far left lane and the third lane from the left. Some better news in San Francisco. A stall that we had blocking the lane of southbound 101 before Cesar Chavez has now been cleared, and we're no longer spying anything in the way of slow and go. Remember, you can get in touch with us and look at updated traffic information on our Twitter feed at KCBS AM FM Traffic. Your next traffic update at 11:58 on the traffic leader KCBS. Your KCBS 6-day forecast calls for another sunny, beautiful day tomorrow, just like today. Highs mid-60s to mid-70s. The rest of the week and on into next weekend, partly to mostly sunny with highs 60s, some low 70s. Right now in San Francisco, it's 61 degrees. Novato, 57 degrees. Livermore, it's 54 degrees. Saratoga, 50. In Half Moon Bay, it's 48 degrees. Traffic and weather together on the 8th on All News 106.9 and AM 740 KCBS. Deborah Ingerson is at the KCBS editor's desk. KCBS News Time is 1:50. Shopping for a Halloween costume? KCBS's Megan Goldsby says store owners want you to do so locally.
You get to dress up for work every day when you own a costume shop, and Jenny DeYoung, who owns Disguise the Limit in Santa Rosa, is a hologram chaps, a highlighter neon party wig, and a beautiful array of sparkles and spangles.
Today I am a space cowboy or cowgirl,
And that is the kind of creativity she says she and her staff are bringing to each person who walks in the door looking for a costume.
and I'll sit with people and be like, okay, I think you could do this, that, and the other. You can go to, Michael's or Joanne's for this. You can get these elements from me, whatever it is. And so we're here to help. We're not it's not about making a dollar for me. It's about really making dreams happen.
Which she says is an advantage that your local costume shop has over the superstores that possess empty buildings each October.
Our busiest weekend should be now and also next weekend. I've definitely seen some slowness. I don't know if it's because we're contending with spirit and people ordering online.
Farron and Sarah, who live in Healdsburg, tell me shopping locally is important to them. They came in to get matching costumes.
We're both being Marilyn Monroe.
I kind of love that more. It's going to be amazing. Whose idea was that?
Joint idea. The theme of the party we're going to is Dead Hollywood.
In Santa Rosa, Megan Goldsby, KCBS.
Concern about overcrowding at the San Jose Animal Care Center has spurred a group of local residents to start an advocacy group called Sustain Our Shelters. The group's immediate goals are to get San Jose's public spay and neuter program reinstated, to restart its trap neuter release program for feral cats, and to get the daily window for surrendering stray animals extended beyond the current 5 hours a day. Trap neuter release program was temporarily halted in May due to staffing shortages at the shelter. KCBS News Time, 11:52.
Missouri's Catholic bishops say no to legalizing marijuana. I'm Fred Bottomer with Report on Religion. On November 8th, Missouri voters will decide whether or not to allow recreational marijuana. Roman Catholic bishops in the state just came out with a letter urging a no vote on Amendment 3.
You know, for 2,000 years, Christianity has stood in the fact that the way of the world is not the way to salvation.
St. Louis Archbishop Mitchell Rosansky.
First of all, I would see that it wouldn't stay just in the 21 and over age bracket. It would affect our teenagers, inevitably. Secondly, I think it would affect the safety of our citizens because of those who would either be driving under the influence of marijuana or going to work under the influence of marijuana.
And then there's the church's moral concerns.
We need to look out for the good of one another. And marijuana certainly doesn't contribute to the good of our society.
As for using the tax money for illegal weed for the common good,
I know right away many people say, oh, it's such a great source of revenue because of the taxes that are placed on it. Well, sure, but what about the social cost of it, which I think far outweighs the taxes that are collected on it?
Just 4 years ago, nearly 2/3 of Missouri voters approved legalizing medical marijuana. With Report on Religion, Fred Bottomer, CBS News.
One of the hardest parts about owning an electric engine vehicle is the cost. The average price is $67,000. A Tesla Model S starts at $105,000. Even Ford's F-150 Lightning pickup can top $90,000 after add-ons. On the high end, the upcoming GM Cadillac Celestiq will start at $300,000, but the Rolls-Royce Spectre, the British automaker's first fully electric car, can't be beat. It'll start at $413,000 when it goes on sale next fall.
I mean, it's the very first time that you can acquire in the super luxury segment an electric car.
That's Rolls-Royce CEO Torsten Mueller-Ottbos talking to Bloomberg, who says hundreds of Americans have already put down deposits on a Spectre sight unseen. He also surprised the auto world with this.
Every future Rolls-Royce we're gonna bring into the market, every new one, is a fully electrified Rolls-Royce.
Tom Busby, Bloomberg Business for KCBS.
I'm Omar House. Lawyers don't have a law business, they have law practice. Because it takes a lot of practice to be a good lawyer. Believe me, we have a lot of practice. Some people assume Habis Law is a small law firm, because my father and I do all that. But we're not a small law firm at all. We have a lot of lawyers in a lot of offices all over California. And I personally chose each lawyer because they are the right kind of lawyer. They care deeply about you, and they can win your case in court. They don't need any more practicing. They've been practicing a long time. Habis Law successfully resolved thousands of personal injury cases in California and collected hundreds of millions of dollars for our clients. We do the right thing in the right way at the right time. Are you suffering because something wrong happened to you? Let us do the right thing for you. Our only compensation is a percentage of what we win for you. We are Habis Law. Call us at 1-800-INJURE, HABBAS law.com.
So, Halloween, you plan on dressing up?
Of course, I'm making my costume.
Oh, I didn't know you could sew.
Yeah, I've been watching Making the Cut.
Oh, teal green polo shirt.
Extra small.
You're dressing up as an S&G carpet flooring specialist?
Yeah, because S&G is having their dress-up sale this month.
Are they?
Up to 30% off select flooring.
30%?
You know, you and Mom should dress up the house before the holidays.
Before before the holidays. Not a bad idea. We could head into an S&G showroom, pick out new carpet, waterproof core, hardwood, or laminate, and save up to 30%.
Or you can have S&G's mobile showroom come here.
Should at least get